Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Ford and Back, out with my electric unicycle. Let's go for a little run on the wheel. So yeah, different shoes, they always feel a bit different. These are Converse, they've got a big large sole. And you know, it sort of feels like it's changed the way my feet stand on the wheel. But kind of, you know, can feel like you've adjusted the pedal direction. You can actually adjust via the InMotion app. You can change the degree of the pedal and have it angled slightly down or backwards depending on what it feels like, what you're comfortable with. So, gonna keep it local today, go for just a little quick roll, get out of the house. So what really helps is some good grippy shoes. You know, you can see the bottom of these, they've got really big teeth. And if you're going to go off a drop or two like this over here, you need to be able to, you know, you might actually come off the pedals, but when they touch the pedals again, your feet, they'll sort of come off for a second. And as you land, you need to have grip to be able to control the wheel again. So, you know, you're going to go off this big drop. There's a good chance you're going to lose some traction. And, you know, these shoes in particular, they're really good at just keeping the tooth into the pedal so it's not sliding back and forward. You've got enough to worry about if you're dropping off a big thing and trying to keep your balance point right, left, centered. You know, it's really, you sort of balanced on a pinpoint. Yeah, so get some good shoes, try out a few different pairs. I saw someone recently in, actually I think it was in the KINGSONG video with Shaun. It was you, I'll put a link, Stride I think was the channel. It's new to me, I've just subscribed, so I'll put a link there. But he was wearing these like business shoes and they were cool, like, you know, each to their own. He said that they were really comfortable. So try a few different pair of shoes, you'll find one that suits your style and suits what you're looking for. But for me, these are really good if you're going to do some hops and some jumps around. You know, if you're in the trails, you need something a bit more protective, and if you're just commuting, a bit more casual. So put the right gear on for what you sort of think you're going to go out and do. Yeah, that guy's from the future. It'd be like the orange Power Ranger. I'm like the long lost brother. So I've been out on the wheel a lot lately. I think you can see that I'm putting it through its paces every day. It's holding up really well. Not like some other wheels. I guess let's talk about the S20. KINGSONG S20. It's flaming hot. Oh man, I'm so disappointed. I'm with Shaun. Shaun runs the channel that had the S20 out on loan, and oh Shaun, I feel your pain so much. When you sat there at the chair and you dragged it over to the table and you were just sitting there and you looked up, like I actually really felt that. That was me. You felt it more, but that was me. I didn't want to see that. I did not want to see my pre-order, my excitement, the thing that's been keeping me really buzzed for so long. You've seen it on the channel, I've made heaps of posts, I'm looking forward to this so much. And then to see that all go up in flames, man, like that brand, I chose that brand because of what they're known for. I chose that brand because they're so safe. I still do want to love it. I still am going to love it. What a shame. I know, look, I'm going to give KINGSONG a chance. They've came out with a statement that, well, you know, I read mixed reports. Some people are here saying that software is going to fix it. Well, that's what KINGSONG have said. And then, you know, there's some people I look up to that are saying, no, it's not really just a software thing. So I'm really not too sure what to think. I'm really hoping to just trust what KINGSONG tell me. And on the back of what KINGSONG say, I'm going to make my decision. I think when they came out and said in that statement that they're never going to let this happen again, that's pretty good. It's, you know, I would rather see that happen and have that statement in such a matter-of-fact way, that to me speaks confidence about the measures they're going to take to fix it. I have to think that. I really want to support your KINGSONG. KINGSONG, you've got my money, you've got a lot of other people's money, and we're really counting on you to get this sorted, and even, I don't know, make up for this. Now this does look really bad for the community. Just like Shaun said, to see that happen in the middle of New York, people are just waiting to find a reason to, you know, these big petrol companies have a lot of sway, and if they start saying, look, they're dangerous, people listen. I really love this. I love doing this on the wheel, so I just don't want to see that be taken away because of one or two errors. Everything can have a fault. I have faults all the time, every day. Just let this be a fault. A little flaw in the system. You need to fix it. You need to look at the design. If that's what it needs, if it needs something to change, please take the time and do that. I don't want to wait, but I will wait. If it takes you longer to sort this out, I will happily wait. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people that would rather wait than have you send us a wheel that isn't going to stack up to this hype, this cost, and this release. It's such a big way for you to get a new bunch of supporters to your brand, KINGSONG. So I'm with you. I'm going to be one of those new supporters. Please don't let me down. Please. Batteries as well. My feet stand on the wheel, but head down or backwards, depending on what it feels like. I like to keep my pressures high because I like to jump off things and take a few hops. There's a chance you might dent your rim. You know, you need to look at what you're approaching, and I think more so if you're going to go and hit a big gutter straight head on, and you're probably at risk then of putting it through some trouble. It's up to you. If you want to start to look at doing some of this stuff, I think you need to really understand you're probably putting yourself at a little bit of risk. You're probably putting the wheel at a little bit of risk. So you want to gear up, and you want to know your level of ability so you can gear up accordingly. Put a mattress around you if you're just starting, and get out and practice. Practice tight turns, practice little drops, practice little gaps. I'm like the long lost brother. Somebody mentioned on my last video, as I've been working on going backwards, you know, your foot position. It's really so important. Each to their own, and I think you find you can lift your feet up and shift them around a bit. The more you get comfortable on the wheel, you're able to shift your balance point from one foot to the other quite easily, and that's why you see people practice going 1 foot, and then, you know, you've got 1 foot in a straight line, and then you've got 1 foot with a slight turn, 1 foot with a bump, 1 foot with an angle. It's all new stuff, different skills. Worth practicing every time you're out. You can find a new way to enjoy yourself, a new challenge to put yourself through, a new challenge to put the wheel through. Find a little obstacle course, the end of the road. Okay, we'll head back this way. This is not much of a footpath. So yeah, a real shame about the KINGSONG S20. There's plenty of videos, there's going to be big breakdowns. KINGSONG are due to come out I think on April 1st, and they're going to discuss hopefully something, show us some kind of remedy. Layout shirt gain, attitude gloves, Converse Keith Haring shoes, InMotion V11, InMotion power pads, InMotion spiked pedals, TSG Pass helmet, Insta360 1x2 camera, also using the Sena 10C Pro, and that's how I'm capturing my audio, which is a helmet camera. And then I, at the start, was also capturing some footage using the DJI Pocket 2 camera, and that's really nice for the slow motion shots. Yeah, cool. I think I know where we are now. So we're going to hop along the street, probably head back home already. Just a quick little video today. Really just wanted to have a quick chat about what I've seen on the S20. I'm reading all over the forums. You know, there's a good Facebook group, there's a couple of good forums, some great great knowledge on all of those, and people that, you know, I look up to, that I try to get my knowledge off as I'm learning. I spend a lot of time learning, which is a good way to get to know this new hobby. And you know, what I learn I'm going to try to share on. You might not have the time to look at the forums, I understand that. You might be just taking a look at these things for the first time. I remember the first time I saw some guy just floating along on a video, I sort of had a double take, and that started me off. I didn't need to know all the specifics and things about forums. I did need to know that it was a valid bit of transport that I could get from A to B daily. And you know, that's kind of why I've started this channel, to help people, in anyone thinking about starting this and in my position. They might be able to see, you know, just skipping through my content. There's a few videos I've put up, which is just me day to day, getting from A to B, no problems. Actually enjoying myself, having fun, changing the way I live my life, and having a bunch of jokes along the way. So yeah, cool. Please, if you've enjoyed this, like my channel, subscribe. I'm putting a lot of content up, trying to get a few videos a week, because you know, that's how I can show you that this is a true day-to-day commuting wheel. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to consider cool ways to show you guys nice content. I appreciate all the support, I appreciate the chats, I appreciate you guys, I appreciate everyone sticking by me while I learn to get this content to a quality that's acceptable to you all. I love seeing the likes, and I like seeing you respond to the jokes, so that's cool. I'm forward and back, out on my electric unicycle. This is Brisbane, Australia. A grey, stormy day. Having fun anyway, so thanks so much for watching my videos. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Forward, and then back. Forward, and then back. Forward and back.